Okay, hello, good day everyone. Now this video is just a extension to our last video where I showed you all how to join a Windows 10 client to a domain, Windows 2019 server domain. So by extension, this video will be showing you how to install a older Windows client, right, to a domain, right? So the Windows client we are using is Windows Vista. Just building off of the last video, before you start anything, what you would do, launch the virtual machine, which has Windows Vista Association. And same thing what we did last video. You go into devices, go to network. Yeah, sorry about that. Go to network and you switch this to host only adapter and it will give you the proprietary VirtualBox host only adapter. So click OK. And obviously, this video is made with the assumption that you've already created an account for your virtual machine, whichever Windows client is that. So from here, what you will do is turn on network discovery. So go into network and sharing center. Network discovery. It is all for me. So I'm going to just turn this on by extending this menu here. Turn on network discovery and click apply. Now it's asking me for permission. So I will just give it and click yes. Right. So network discovery is on. Right. So, okay, so from there, what we are going to do is going to manage network connections, right, within the control panel. And similar to what we did last video with the Windows 10 client, we will set up our C-class IP address. Okay, so as you enter the local connection properties, you click on the Internet Protocol version 4. So similar to what we did last video, how we had the IP addresses for the Windows Server, which was in C class. It was 192.168.0.1, and the Windows client, 10 client, which was the same thing, except it had .2. And for this now, obviously, it will be 192.168.0.3, okay? So it's just going up by 1 on the last digit. And leave the default subnet mask, it doesn't matter, right? And the default gateway would be the IP address of the server you're trying to connect to, right? So it'll be 192.168.0.1. And the DNS server will obviously be the server we are trying to connect to, right? The IP address. So it will be 192.168.0.1. Okay, so we can click OK. And these settings should be applied. Okay, so from here now, what we can do is run a ping test to see that the server is acknowledging our machine. So we can ping the IP address of the Windows server. So I have my Windows Server virtual machine running. So let us see if we get any sort of acknowledgement from that server. Okay, so as you can see, after we ran the ping test, the server is giving us back a reply. So that means that everything seems to be working smoothly. Okay, so after you run the ping test, what we can do now is essentially join this this client to the domain. So what we can do is go into control panel, right? Go into system. So similar to last video. Go into change settings, right? Continue. And so we go down here and we click change. Remember instead of group we put domain, and we type in the domain associated with our server, right? So it's JF test for me. That is the name of my domain, .local. All right. Click OK. And it asks us for an account with permission to join the domain, so that I will just enter the administrator account from the Windows Server 2019. So it'll just be admin administrator and then the password associated with that account. Now, as you can see, it has added us to the gftest.local domain. You must restart your computer to apply these changes, okay? So let us do that right now, actually. Restart now. Okay, so while our client side machine is restarting, I'm on the server side right now, and I'm going to just verify that the Windows Vista client side machine has been added to the domain. So we can verify that on the server side. So enter your credentials, launch the server manager, go into tools, go into Active Directory users and computers. And normally this would be expanded. So you would expand on the gftest.local domain, go into computers. As you can see, as listed here, in addition to our Windows 10 clients, the Windows Vista client has been added. Okay, so we are back on the Windows Vista client, right? Remember what we did last time? We ended up having to go into the other user category and just enter the domain administrator account. So you just type the name of your domain, right? Which in my case is gftest0 backslash administrator, and enter the password associated with that administrator account. So this is just to make sure we log into the administrator account of the Windows Server domain instead of just the administrator account on the client side machine. Okay, the local administrator account. Okay, so after you do all that, click the arrow and it should log us in. As you can see, it says preparing our desktop. Okay, so we have successfully logged in, right? So just to verify that the machine has been added to the domain on the client side, right? We can go into the control panel, go into system, as you can see right here. It says domain gftest.local, right? And this is the Windows Vista client. So thank you so much for watching this video. Now remember, it is recommended that you watch the last video in case you need more explanation on some of the steps, because I really went into detail on the last video, which focused on joining the Windows 10 client to the Windows 2019 server domain. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. More videos to come. I hope you enjoyed watching.